In this video, we'll show you how to host your Rails applications with IoT provided by Apiotics on Heroku, how to configure live updating in your application, and more. To host on Heroku, we need to make a few changes in your Rails application. First, in your config initializers apiotics.rb file, change the Redis comms connection and Heroku settings to true. Next, add the Redis gem to your application's gem file. Now, create a proc file at the base of your application's directory. This proc file defines the processes that Heroku will run once you upload your application to Heroku. We want to define both a web server and a worker for our Apiotics communication server. Then we want to create a redis.rb file in the config/initializers directory. And in that file, we want to initialize our Redis instance. After you've done that, then on Heroku.com or in your terminal, provision a Redis add-on for your application. Now you're ready to push your application to Heroku. Once you've pushed it, make sure to run Heroku ps scale worker equals 1 to start the communication server to connect to your IoT devices. Now that we know how to host on Heroku, let's see how to change your application so that when data comes in from your IoT devices, your web pages update without the user having to refresh the page. To do this, we're going to use the channel generator bundled with the Apiotics gem. Run Rails generate Apiotics channel alert, because alert is the name of our worker in this case. Next, we're going to start up a Redis server on our local development machine so that we can see these live updates in development. In our config/cable.yaml file, we're going to set all the adapters to Redis. Then in our gem file, we're going to add the gem jQuery Rails. Next, in app assets JavaScript's application.js, we're going to add the lines require jQuery and require jQuery_UJS. Back in our terminal, we'll run bundle install to make sure we have the jQuery Rails gem. Finally, we'll start our Apiotics communication server and our Rails web server. Now, when we interact with our IoT device, our web page updates automatically without the need for the user to refresh the page. And now, one last tip before we go. We've talked in this video and others about the communication server that the Apiotics gem provides. This communication server loads a full copy of your Rails application in order to do what it does. Because of this, if you make changes to your models, you'll need to restart the Apiotics communication server in order for it to pick up those changes. When in doubt, type break devcoms restart. Also note, you can only have one communication server running on your machine at a time, so it's a good idea to run rake devcom stop when you're done with the development session. To find out more, check out our documentation. And for IoT hardware to get you started right away, check out the Workers section of the Apiotics portal. In doubt, type rake devcoms restart to restart your communication server.